So a couple of days ago, I made a video about the most underrated decks for this format. If you want to go ahead and check them out, then it's a video right there. It's a pretty insane video, but within that video, I asked you guys, what deck did you want to see most? And Thunder Dragon seemed to be the most sought after deck. So I was like, what if I put a twist to it? Pure Thunder Dragon is already a really good deck. I made a profile about that not too long ago that's still applicable in this meta. But if you wanted to play combo Thunder Dragon, I think that there's a lot of ways that you can do it. I did want it to play a conventional Thunder Dragon deck with dangers and dark summoning beasts. That's all cool, but I was like, what if I took it a step further? What if we ascended above Super Saiyan and then threw another strategy that got hit by the Forbidden List in it to make the deck even more fun and more powerful? Chaos has never been this strong. I present to you Chaos Lightsworn Thunder Dragon Invoked without invoked monsters in the main deck.
That is so much better. Now that we are here, the purpose of this particular Chaos Thunder Dragon Lightsworn Invoked creation is to be able to combo off no matter if the opponent goes first and set up disruption, or you're able to go first and set up disruptions of your own. The cool thing about this particular strategy is that it's not so much as extra deck reliant, as you have some huge boss monsters inside of your main board that can pretty much put the hammer on the opponent. Starting off with the main deck, I run 3 copies of Chaos Dragon Levee, and they are a perfect going first and going second card, ripping cards out of your opponent's hand when going first and destroying cards on your opponent's side of the field when going second. And it's also part of a super secret spicy combo that allows us to summon Archlord Christia. Next is 3 copies of Chaos Creator. This is the man. Love that he's Thunder, so he's searchable through the Thunder Dragon Fusion and allows us to continue on with our plays. Finishing off the boss monsters, 1 Archlord Christia and 1 Thunder Dragon Duo. There were points in times where I actually wanted to run 2 copies of Duo because it is a searchable chaos monster, but 1 is more than enough. But that is it for the boss monsters. The starter cards are 3 Raiden. This is the most important monster in the deck. When you start off with Raiden, the odds of you winning go up drastically, and we run so many ways to get into this card and send our chaos cards from the deck to the graveyard. 1 copy of Batteryman Solar and 1 Armageddon Knight. That is going to finish off the rest of our starters. Batteryman Solar is still a 1 card, pretty decent combo, and Armageddon Knight is not only a combo starter for sending Thunder Dragon Roar to our deck to the graveyard, it's also a miraculous extender. Now you might notice that we don't play the Dark Summoning Beast engine, which allows us to go into Curious off of our normal summon. The reason why we don't do that is because Raiden is the most important normal summon. If I had to choose between the two, I'm going to pick Raiden, and you can actually make room in this deck for the Dark Summoning Beast method if you guys wanted to, but I don't want to play that many spells, so I wanted to be able to mill off as many cards as possible, be able to mill off light and dark monsters and just combo off with plays. The Dark Summoning Beast not only eats up my normal summon, doesn't allow me to synchro into my insanely powerful synchro monster, he also doesn't allow me to mill cards. So, you know, I mean, I just get a Curious Mill when I can mill up to 10 cards in the deck. So that is it for the starters. For the extenders, we run quite a bit. 3 copies of Wolf the Lightsworn Beast. I have struggled with taking this card out, keeping it in, mainly because I think it is the only, like, that's right, this is the only brick inside of your deck, but it is an amazing extender. I did the numbers, and the odds of you being able to mill a wolf and the most optimal hand is about 80%. So it's like really good if you go Solar Recharge into a Raiden and then make your Chaotic Ruler. The odds of you hitting a Wolf, or if you don't draw it, is extremely high, but Wolf is the perfect extender to be able to send from your deck to the graveyard. It's also a Lightsworn monster. It's just an amazing card. Finishing up the extenders, of course, we run white and black and 3 copies of Chaos Valkyria. This card is, I don't know why players would play any less than 3. It is the most amazing monster in the deck that is an extender. So that is it. I love that it can banish light and dark, but that is it for the extenders. For our Thunder Dragons, 3 copies of Thunder Dragon Roar. There have been a huge outrage. A lot of players have been playing like 2 Roar, 2 Dark, no Thunder Dragon, 2 copies of Matrix, and 1 Hawk. I don't think that that's necessarily a bad idea for their particular builds, but we actually really need to see Thunder Dragon Roar in our opening sequence. So not only can we mill up to 10 cards in our starting turn, we also have an opportunity to draw this card. So odds are we are going to hit a Thunder Dragon Roar. I wanted to maximize the chance of that happening. And drawing it isn't bad either because our Chaotic Ruler can vanish from hand. But 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Dark and 3 copies of Thunder Dragon. This is still a Thunder Dragon deck. It's not a Chaos combo-y deck that does a whole bunch of cool things, even though this is a Chaos combo-y deck that does a whole bunch of cool things. But summoning Thunder Dragon Titan is really good offensively and defensively, and this card not only puts light monsters in our hand to the graveyard, it also provides means for us to discard through cards like Nightmare Cerberus, Nightmare Phoenix, and Nightmare Unicorn, and it's a Thunder Dragon monster. 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Matrix and 1 copy of Thunder Dragon Hawk. I really thought that I'd miss Hawk at anything less than 2 or 3, but no, you don't miss Hawk, which is really weird that it's a great card, but you don't need multiple copies for this deck to succeed. Moving on to the spells, we only run 10. Didn't really want to run any more than 10. I actually wanted to run 8, but 3 copies of Charge the Light Brigade. This card's completely nutty. Mill 3 cards, feel great. 3 copies of Chaos Space, another nutty card, helps mitigate our bricks, turns them into insanely powerful pluses, and not 1 but 2 copies of Thunder Dragon Fusion. This is a Thunder Dragon deck. I actually tried playing it with 1, but I actually summoned Thunder Dragon Titan going first and going second, and instead of making Vert Anaconda with extender cards, I'd rather either hard search this or draw this so I can pop off with some plays. Reinforcement of the Army and Foolish Burial, giving us at least 7 copies of Raiden through Reinforcement and Charge of Light Brigade, as well as being able to search an extender or starter in Armageddon. That is it for the main board at 42. Moving on to the extra deck, I'm going to kind of blaze through this, explain a couple of cards, but that's pretty much it. 1 copy of Access Code Talker. This is an optional card. If you can't afford it, that's fine. You can play any Link 4 or any monster that you want. There's probably going to be some cards that I'm not going to play in here that you might want to play. Go ahead and give it a look, like Borreload Savage Dragon or whatever. 1 Apollosa Bolt the Goddess, 1 Nightmare Unicorn, Nightmare Cerberus, and Nightmare Phoenix. These are mandatory. This deck is a board-breaking combo deck. It's built to play through disruptions, and these cards help you get through your opponent's board, while also you can chain block, kind of like how ABC does. 1 copy of Psyframe Lord Lambda. Now, you guys did not see the Gamma package inside of this deck. I do side the Gamma package, but there was a point in time where I was mainboarding it, and it got extremely nutty, mainly because this deck does make a free Link 2, and depending on the situation, if you know your opponent plays multiple negates, you get 2 monsters on the field, they're like, okay, and then you make Lambda. Even if you don't play Gamma in the main board, your opponent doesn't know that. So they either respect the Lambda and, you know, try to work around it, or they lose their hand trap or their negation to a Psyframe Gear Gamma and allow you to extend even further. So definitely consider playing Psyframe Gear Gamma. You can play it a 46 card deck if you wanted to, but I love Lambda in combo based decks like this because it works as a sort of cold by the grave while also like literally rewarding you for your opponent not respecting how you play. 1 Cross Sheet, 1 IP. Now, in my post that I made, you guys did see a Link Cross. There's no Hakla Fibrix in this, and the Link Cross isn't mandatory, but I'm gonna show you something really cool. The reason why I call it Invoked, even though it's not an Invoked, you know, you didn't see the Invoked cards. 1 Harp Harbinger, 1 Muddy Mud Dragon, 1 Chaotic Ruler, 1 Invoked Mechaba, and not 1 but 2 Thunder Dragon Titan. I've seen people drop Titan down to 1. This is a Thunder Dragon deck, not a Chaos combo-y deck, even though it's a Chaos combo-y deck with Thunder Dragons. But you're getting what I'm saying. We're not playing like the Dangers and, you know, the Dark Summoning Beasts and stuff like that. This is focused on being able to summon Titan, disrupt the opponent's board, break the opponent's board. This is one of the best board breaking cards. I decided not to play Predaplant Vert Anaconda for multiple reasons. First of all, there's no Dragoon package. Secondly, I hard searched the Thunder Dragon Fusion. I love seeing it in my hand. Thirdly, this card is like America's most wanted card right now. People hate this card. Effect Veiler, Infinite, and Permanence Gamma are being made trained just to stop this card. So yeah, I'm not gonna go ahead and just literally play into my opponent wants me to play into. But that is it for the main board in the extra deck. This is a great deck, and let me show you how powerful it is with some combos. Okay guys, so for the combo tutorial, it's actually going to be a test hand. Hopefully I can show you so many ways that this deck can pop off with stupid, insane combos. But regardless, I'm going to show you why we play certain techs inside of the deck, and extra deck, it's going to show you how cool and powerful this deck can be. So we're going to open up with our first hand. We're going to get Charter Light Brigade, Chaos Valkyria, Thunder Dragon Matrix, Thunder Dragon, and the Chaos Creator. This is a really good hand. This is a bonkers hand. This is probably one of the better hands you can ask for now, especially seeing that we didn't draw a wolf. We have an over a 70% chance to mill wolf at least once in our combo sequence. That is pretty phenomenal. But I'm going to go ahead and start off by activating Thunder Dragon so I don't mill it off with Charge of the Light Brigade. I'm going to go ahead and add 2. Mainly because, again, I want to skip that Charge of the Light Brigade, but you tend to add 2 when you have like cards like Nightmare Phoenix and Nightmare Cerberus or whatnot to be able to discard, which is really good for you. But this time around, I'm going to add that 2, and then I'm going to use Charge of the Light Brigade. We are going to send Wolf, Chaos Valkyria, and a Raiden to the graveyard. That's pretty good, as the effect of Raiden will allow me, or I'm sorry, the effect of Wolf will special summon, but I'll also be able to summon a Raiden add a Raiden from my deck to my hand. That's going to constitute to 2 more mills. We're going to go ahead and normal summon Raiden, Hand of Lightsworn. I'm going to use this effect again. We're going to get a Thunder Dragon Fusion and a Thunder Dragon Roar. So can't really be mad at the mills right now. We have some pretty devastating combos that we're going to be able to pop off with this particular board, and I know you guys are going to enjoy. So immediately off the top of my head, I do see a Thunder Dragon Fusion on the horizon, but I think the most important thing is that I am able to secure the bag and get my Thunder Dragon Roar's effect off. So I'm going to banish my Thunder Dragon Roar to be able to special summon my Chaos Valkyria. I'll put my banished cards right here, and then we'll trigger the effect of my Thunder Dragon Roar to be able to special summon a monster from my deck to my side of the field. I am going to special summon that Thunder Dragon Dark. We're going to go ahead and synchro off Raiden and the Chaos Valkyria. Chaotic Dragon of Chaos Dragon, Chaos Ruler of Chaotic Magic, whatever he is, the 3000 Behemoth is going to use this effect to excavate. Ooh! We're going to get Wolf, Levianeer, Chaos Space, Foolish Burial, and Chaos Creator. I am not going to lie, I'm getting extremely lucky on this mill. 2 Wolves, that's a little much, but we also get the Chaos cards that we need. A Space in Graveyard. We're doing really well right now. So I'm going to go ahead and send the remaining 4 monsters, activate Wolf to special summon itself, and add the Chaos Dragon Levianeer. I'm going to go ahead and link off the Chaos Ruler and the Thunder Dragon Dark cross sheet, but we're going to use the effect of Thunder Dragon Dark, Chaos Thunder Dragon Fusion from our decks to our hand. So I think I need to special summon my Chaotic Dragon right now. I'm going to banish the Thunder Dragon Dark, and I'm also going to need a light monster. We're going to banish Thunder Dragon, and I'm going to special summon that Chaotic Ruler right under that Cross Sheep. I won't use Cross Sheep's effect right now, so that's 3 banished Thunder Dragon monsters. I think I want to use that Thunder Dragon Fusion, so we're going to follow up with that Thunder Dragon Fusion. I'm going to go ahead and fuse both of these cards, all 3 of these Thunder Dragon cards, Thunder Dragon Titan, trigger the effect of my Cross Sheep to be able to special summon a monster from my deck to my side of the field. We'll special summon the Raiden. I'm going to show you one particular combo piece. In case I didn't get the extra mill with Wolf, let's say that this wasn't on the field, what you would do is you use the Cross Sheep for a link to your link cross, and then you get your opponent crossed up, because that's 2 cross cards. You special summon 2 tokens to your side of the field. From here, you can use the 2 tokens and the Raiden for a synchro summon, Muddy Mud Dragon. And now your Muddy Mud Dragon plus your Link Cross will be used for a fusion summon into your Invoked Mechaba. I have that additional Thunder Dragon in my hand, so that is fuel for negation. And I can still follow with my Arclor Christia play. But let me go ahead and rewind that. I do have Wolf in this particular instance. 3 negate Apollosa is just as good as a 2 negate or 4 negate Apollosa in this situation. We'll use all of these monsters for an Exceed summon, or a Link summon, into that 3 negation Apollousa. Let's go ahead and banish that and that to special summon Chaos Creator. Even if I did have the effect of Chaos Creator, I don't think it would have mattered much, as it's just a free level 8 right now. We're going to use both of these monsters for an Exceed summon into a number 38 Hope Harbinger, meaning this will go back to the graveyard. And now I get to show you guys the last combo. I'm going to banish 3 light monsters. One of them has to be Chaos Valkyria to be able to special summon Chaos Dragon Levianair. Chaos Dragon Levianair's effect will be Chainlink 1. Chaos Valkyria will be Chainlink 2. We'll send an Archlord Christia from our deck to the graveyard, and then since Levianair will resolve, it will special summon the Archlord Christia. So in this particular combo, we did open pretty well, but this deck kind of does stuff like this really well. We opened up with a 3 negate Apollousa, Thunder Dragon Titan with a disruption, Archlord Christia means our opponent can't special summon, and a number 38 Hope Harbinger. This Thunder Dragon deck is too strong. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. We showed you how powerful the Thunder Dragon deck is, why we play certain cards, and how they work. If you guys want to see a Thunder Dragon live duel, destroy that like button. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. Not that hard, and we'll get you guys a live duel. As always, I hope you guys are having a great day like I am.